here again. Welcome back to the Resonant Rise server. I am on at the minute with Mr. Poppycocks, and what I'm going to do is I started this video earlier before I was streaming, and the server was really having a bad time. It looked like a network connected. The network was really slow, but then something sent the TPS to about 178 milliseconds a tick. Now you want your TPS under 20 milliseconds a tick, so you can get, no, that's wrong. You want it under 50, so you can get 20 ticks into a second. So anything over 50 reduces the amount of ticks you can fit in a second. So 178 is nearly, puts you nearly down to 5 ticks a second, doesn't it? 5-7 ticks a second, something like that. So it was really bad. Anyway, restart the server, sorted it out. I've just come back on now, and Poppy just restarted the server for me before we came on because he's got admin status, so you can restart the server, so we should be alright for doing a video. Now, last time you saw me, I had just made the thermometer, which is actually there, it's not in my thing, so I've been scanning everything, and I have scanned quite a lot of stuff. What I've done, I've gone down the list on Chaos's post on the Feed the Beast forums that gives you the right order in which to unlock things to get everything unlocked. I've got everything unlocked apart from Tempestus, which is clouds, which you don't have in the overworld here. I'm going to check out the Nether, see if it's sulfur clouds and stuff. Or you can make that using air and something else. And what's the other one we haven't got? Vitrium, which is the taint one. Which, if you find a tainted biome, you can easily get Vitrium for that. And speaking of tainted biomes, I've got one down there below my base. I'm going to keep an eye on that, make sure it doesn't spread across here. It seems to be spreading. I might have to contain that at some point if it starts getting bad. Anyway, I've died again since you saw me last. When it was lagging a lot earlier, I was flying around looking for these actually. I went looking for some rubber trees, and I tried landing in my base, in my salination plant, and I landed on the stone wall where the water is, and I fell from a big height, and I had my obsidian armor, and I died from 4 damage, which was fun. So what I did earlier, the bit I recorded earlier that I've destroyed because it was just too laggy, I got some rubber saplings, I made a quick little farm setup, which I really like this little farm setup, it really works nice. If you've got crops like these cotton ones that don't need replanting, I've got these on fertilised day. In fact, the other bit I've missed when on the footage I've deleted, I made a lily pad of fertility, which is pretty straightforward. It uses splash fertiliser serums and a lily. They are just these condensed splash serums with bone meal, and they are just a vial of water with them 3 items. You can also combine. Where's it gone? Oops. Hang on. Back again. You can also combine this with glowstone dust to get glowing water, which can be combined with some gold and some eyes of ender to make a coin of fortune. So I quickly did them on camera, made a coin of fortune and a lily pad of fertility, which have been deleted anyway. And I made loads of this fertilised dirt. Now this stuff is quite expensive to make. It's for each one of these, it's 4 bone meal, 4 rotten flesh, and a dirt. So that rotten flesh, you wouldn't think you'd need that much, but this is like a stack and a half, I think. So that's like nearly 8 stacks of rotten flesh. So you do need quite a lot of rotten flesh for it. Anyway, that's so that grows nice and quick. And all I've got over here is an MFR harvester, which is what I needed the rubber for, of course, because you need rubber sheets, plastic sheets. And on top of that, I've got an NDIO photovoltaic cell, which is enough to power that, which works very nice. And put a jabber barrel behind, and you've got a nice little farm that you don't have to worry about. And since this morning when I did this, I've come back and it's full of cotton. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to click that with the atomic disassembler because that'll break it. What I can do now is, oops, put them back, is take 9 stacks, and I can make myself some wool, which is what I want it for. Wonderful. So what I could do, I suppose, is put another barrel next to this and a little factory manager to also craft the cotton into wool for me, so I can end up with a barrel of wool here as well. Should I do that? Screw it, let's do it. Let's do it. Over here, oh, it's so slow. Bit quicker if I bounce. Tigers like to bounce. Now, my plan for this episode is a little bit boring. There's certain things I need to get done. I pulled these bait traps up because, let's behave, I've got so many It's so many enchanting books. I needed to deal with it. So I'm going to borrow that inventory cable, which was I should have really thought about before I broke. So I had a bit of stuff set up in it, but never mind. And I can't leave that bit of water like that, so I need to. Oh, son of a bitch! I just brought that pail thing as well. Now I'm stuck on a pail. Oh, it's all going terribly wrong. Oh man, look at it. What's going on? What a nightmare. Stuck in your pails, Joshy. What's going on? Right, let me sort this water out. God. There we go. And then put this pail back. Which I just lost the pail from inside it because of the way I broke it. So I need a sand block to go back in there. Well, that was a massive cock up, wasn't it? Let me out. And I'm going to need... I've got something here. Totally going off track. This was not what I planned to do at all. But... that's what I do to show you the auto crafting capability. Because that's something that we're probably not going to do much of in the main factory bit. If I run in here, grab a barrel. Sorry if this is boring, but yeah, I've got a few little boring things to do actually. What I need to do is I need to make an AE system. An AE system, once you've seen one get made, you've seen them all. So I've started putting a few things together. I've got a stack of these gold processors, and I had 16 of the diamond ones. I've made an ME controller up to now, so that's all I've made. I want to start putting that together to get all my storage put into them. And the main thing I want to do is I want to get a remote order system set up so I can access my stuff remotely from up there. So I'll probably do that on camera. I'll get a little A network put together off camera probably, because they are pretty boring to watch. What all I want to do here is actually I don't want to be in there. I want to be in there. In fact, I'm going to keep it as small as possible. I'm going to use one bit of inventory cable and one manager, and that can go back. Minimalist auto crafting. I'm going to go on here. That can go up there, and that can go on there. Wonderful. Oops. Like that. And in there we want to put wool, and in there we want to put our cotton back, and then access this, and we are going to say create trigger, create input, create auto crafter, create output. So there to there to there to there. Wonderful. Input is going to be barrel is, so input is the barrel that's at 1290. So we've got one up there at 1289, one at 1290. There we go. So barrel, down, and blacklist done. Then crafter, we're going to want to say cotton in all 9 bits, like so. And then we don't have an excess inventory. Some of the crafted items don't fit. Well, we don't have one. So I might have to put an excess inventory then. No, I don't want one. What do I have to have one for? Found 0. Well, I want to put it to the same barrel, so it might not work. But we'll see, we'll see. Then output is going to be that barrel as well. The one at 89. There we go. And down. I might have cocked this up by making a fake inventory there. So what you should see here is, anyway, look, there we go, easy as that. We've got a little crafting thing that's taking the cotton out of one barrel and turn it into wool in that one. So it's going to use all that up, and gradually it's going to fill that back up. So we're going to end up with a full barrel of cotton and a full barrel of wool. I suppose I could do the same with string on that side if I really wanted to as well. Hello, Dapple. So there we go. Nice little, very simple auto crafting thing. Right, I'm going to go make a network. It's going to be quite simple. It's going to be ME controller, a drive, access terminals and stuff, liquid terminal. I'll get all the bits made. I'll put it together on camera, but I'll go make all the bits off camera because it's a bit boring. And I'll be back when I'm ready to put it together. Here we are then, and I have got everything I think I need to get a nice little basic setup going. I'm thinking of rebuilding this base, so pretty much everything I place down at the minute is going to be pretty much temporary, I think. Since the teleporter plan went out the window because of the Steve's Factory Manager, I'm thinking I'm just going to rebuild it underground and then start again. But for now, I need to have something here anyway. So what I've got is my basics: controller, ME chest, ME drive, and a crafting terminal. I'm not made a normal terminal. I've gone straight for a crafting terminal, and I'm going to want a ME interface. Just can go there for now. So I've got an ME interface as well, and I managed to have enough stuff. I pretty much used up all of my Certus quartz. I've got a 364K storage drive, so I'm going to have one in there. That's going to be my unformatted one. And if we head back across over here, I'm going to have two formatted ones to start with. One for ingots, one for gems, like I normally do. And I've already started, as you can see in here, I've already started pre-formatting one for ingots. So I've got all the ingot stuff put onto there, nothing in it yet, but that's done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run power to that. Now I'm thinking, I have been using conduit from thermal expansion, but so underneath here there's thermal expansion conduit, of course, all the way around. I'm in two minds what to do. I don't know whether to stick with this or go with the Ender IO conduit, because check this out. Ender IO conduit I've liked for quite a long time. Well, since the first time I saw it. Of course, it all fits together in the same block. Look what we've got now. We've got ME conduit as well. So ME conduit is also in there, so you can actually run ME conduit along the same lines as your power, which gives me a bit of a chubby, if I'm being honest. maybe a bit TMI. So, yeah, I'm not sure how to power this right now. What I think I'm going to do, until I've had a think about how I'm going to power stuff, I think I'm just going to use an energy cell. I'm not really processing anything at the minute. That's going to be the second part of this video, by the way. I am going to start working towards a digital miner. Anyway, what I can do is I can just use this guy for the time being. Now, I'd certainly do want another resonant energy. I want to upgrade these to resonant energy cells as well, is what I'm going to say then. Well, I'm going to stick that on there until I decide where to run power. I don't like this arch thing either. I think I'm going to have to run them under the doors, which means getting rid of the hazard block. Yeah, I quite like my hazard blocks though. I'm sure you know. So I can put power into here. So we've got power. We're going to have our ingots precise there, partitioned, and this is going to be our gems ones. So I'll go fill this guy up, and then we'll be able to have access to our stuff in there. And with this little bit of Certus quartz I've got left, I'm going to see if I can, how big of a liquid cell I can put together from extra cells. And I don't think I've got much left at all, to be honest. Let's have a look. 9. Well, yeah. Turns out I've got 9, so that might be not happening. Let's have a look at extra cells. I'd like one of these. So I've got the diamonds, so that means I need 3 of them, which means I need 6 of them, which means I need 9 of them, and they take, so I need 9 nether quartz. I might have enough. You see, I'll see if I can do this. That uses, yep, I can use nether quartz for that, I think. Got plenty of nether quartz. I'll see what I can do. I'm going to see if I can put one of these together. I'm going to need a fluid terminal, and I may need a fluid interface. I'll see what I can do. Back in a bit. Here I am back, and I decided not to do the extra cells bit just yet. I've not got enough status quotes at all, so I'll wait until I've got a digital miner on the go to get more of that. I've moved some more things across into here. I've got a few random things in the chest now. Now the next thing I want to make is, this is what I really want to get sorted. This is what I really want an ME network starting for, really. I want to go to logistics pipes, and what I want is, in fact, let's first of all, need some basic logistic pipes. So we'll get one of them going. So you get 8 of them, and we're going to go with this recipe that needs diamond transport pipe. And I wish the glass would behave and pick the right glass. So diamond transport pipes we need, and cobblestone transport pipes. There we go. That's proper glass. No, it isn't. That was fake glass as well. Fake glass. Come on. Asshole. There we go. And now, I've already got a gold gear made and a redstone torch made. So we should, once we've got the glass, we have to make ourselves some basic logistics pipes. Thank you very much. Now we need a couple of other things. We need a supply logistics pipe. I hope I've remembered this right. It's been a while since I've done this again. Is it a supplier? No, it's a provider, isn't it? Provider. I'm pretty sure it's a provider logistics pipe I want. Which I need another gold gear for. I think this is the right thing. We'll soon find out if it all goes wrong. So, make me one of them, please. And then let's backtrack. Stone gear. Backtrack again to a iron. And then to a gold. Sweet. So now I should be able to make that guy, who was a provider logistics pipe. Thank you very much. And I need one basic, because you need to get power out of the ME network, out of the ME interface. You need a basic one. And then I want to get the other bits, which are a remote orderer. So there's 2 bits to this bit we need. We need a remote orderer pipe, which is just an ender pearl and a redstone. Very nice. So all the other logistics pipes, they all work off the basic one. So if you make some basic ones, all the rest come from that, which is nice. And then we need this guy, which needs 2 diamond gears, which I've already made, and some more glass. And this should be all we need, if I've remembered things correctly. I always forget, because I have to make one of these on a server, then I don't have to make it again. So basically, I need to say thank you to Poppy as well. He just restarted the server again. The server keeps going really laggy, and I've lost the ME interface, and so I have to spawn one back in, because I put it down and then I picked it back up and it just wasn't there anymore, which is weird. So what we need is our provider pipe goes on the side of the ME interface. You see it's red there because it's got no power. I'm actually going to need another one of them, another basic one. There we go. But that's got no power going to it. So what we need also is, the easiest way is putting this underneath, is a basic logistics pipe. What that'll do is, you see that lights up green. Green is indicating that it's got power. So now that's got power, and so is that, even though that bit's red. So ignore me. It was trust me, I think that's going to work. And now we need the remote orderer pipe, like so. If I break you, will you go red? I don't know what's going on. This should work. This should work. And then that guy goes to there. Wonderful. And now I need to connect this remote orderer to that pipe. That's connected. So now I should be able to access my ME network, and I can. Wonderful. So that's working. Will it provide things to me? Let's have a look. So, for example, I want to get rid of the pop-up, so I don't need that. I want to select. I want 3 diamonds, please. 2 diamonds even. I've got request successful there, so now if I look into my ender pouch, there should be 2 diamonds there. Wonderful. That's working exactly as I wanted it to. So that is how you can use your network to feed into remote order. So now when I'm up at my tower up there, I can grab whatever I need, so I can store all my stuff in one network and just get it from wherever I am, and just select it and it'll drop it straight into my ender pouch there. Wonderful. I should actually make another ender pouch, one to put stuff back into the network, but I'll get to that later. I generally had this out the way, but we'll leave it there for now. So I'm all good. So what I should start looking at now then is a digital miner. See how far away we are from having one of these. Now we need to rob it. I'll make the robbit first, because robbits look quite fun. I'm probably going to have to pulverise. No, I might have some already. No, pulverise some obsidian probably. I mean, not obsidian, osmium. Won't have any of that pulverised, will I? So let me get some of that stuff pulverised. What else do I'm going to need here? I need 2 atomic cores, 3 atomic cores, some control circuits. Right, tell you what then, I'm going to have to cut again. There's quite a few bits to get ready, isn't there? There'll be some bits in the chest over there, so I don't want to be running backwards and forwards. So I'll get little bits ready, and I'll come back and I'll put it together on camera, and we should be able to start doing some big mining. Ooh. Right then, I think I've got everything I need. I'm just grabbing my steel from the induction smelter that I made by pulverising some coal and combining it with steel. So 2 coal and 1 iron gets you steel. Combine it with some iron there, of course. So we should have everything we need now. So first we need 2 teleportation cores. So I made 6 of these atomic cores off cam. So that should get us 2 of them guys. The next thing we're going to need is a steel casing. That's easy enough. Next up, 2 logistical sorters. So that's pistons and control circuits, also easy enough. 1, 2, and then a robbit. Now this might be the only complicated bit. Let's have a look. I need a bit of glass there, as always. Now, what else do we need for a robbit? Should have everything else. Oh, we have sorted. There we go, robbit. Now, what I actually want to do with this before I build it into here, I want to charge that guy up. I want to see what he's about. And then 2 atomic cores and a basic circuit. So, it looks like I've miscalculated by 1. Need 1 more atomic core, but I haven't got the... Oh no, it's there. What's going on? Why did that not put that in there? Didn't miscalculate at all. See it was just sat there waiting for me. How weird. So it turned out I had exactly the right amount of them guys, enriched alloys. Sweet. So we could put that together now. There is a digital miner, but first, before we do that, I'll charge this guy up and see what he's about. I think these guys can work on their own. Will he charge up in there? Oh, he will. Sweet. So let's stick him down. No? Oh, maybe misunderstanding how this guy works then. I thought I could place him and have him as like a little robot. Let's have a look. Well, the only thing he goes in is that. Got stored energy. He's got inventory. Poppy's doing a build. Huh. Well, I'll have to look into that in the future. I think you can have this little guy following you around like a little trooper. But doesn't seem to want to place. So maybe I'm doing something wrong. I maybe have to do something to him. Anyway, never mind. Let's put our digital miner down. Oh, we are good, looking good now. I'm going to place it right on, right on top of there, right in the middle of our base. And of course, we need a few things for this. First thing we need is power, which we have got a lovely, massive, ultimate energy cube for. Very nice. So power can go there. Look at that, it's got power in from the energy cube. Now this needs upgrades. Speed and energy upgrades. I am going to want to set the config to or dictionary hash not hash, star or star. That's going to cover anything that's in the OR dictionary. So it's going to grab all this stuff, which is very cool. Now I want my input chest. So that is the triple white that's at spawn. This is a grey white that I've made. Now what I really want to do with this guy, oops, he's not putting down there at all, is I want this guy to be set as my input chest that I'm using this guy over here for at the minute. So at the minute, this is my input. What I'm going to want is, I'm going to want this end of chest that's touching this to be an input. So I need another one of these at some point. I'm not going to do it just yet because I don't think I've got the ender pearls for it. But that guy goes there. So this will spit all into there. When my input is over here, down below this, they'll go straight in. And then what? At the minute, that wooden chest is also the output in it. What I want to do is I need to set this guy as the output, this interface, because that's why I want them all touching the cable, you see. But that bit's good. And we want auto ejects, we want on, so that's going to eject things into the chest behind it. Silk touch we want on, because we want stuff like redstone and stuff silk touched. And auto pull we don't want on. Now auto pull is if you put a chest on top with dirt in, for example, you could get it to replace the bits you're taking with dirt. We don't want that, because what I'm actually using this for as well is clearing out under my base. So I want to eventually get everything. I'm going to go with ores first, then I'm going to run it again for cobble, run it again for dirt and stuff like that. So what we can do actually is, back in the config here, we want, what level are we at? We're at 64. So I want everything 63 down. So I'm going to go radius, max radius is 32. Let's just try that by putting 64 in. You'll see it'll max to 32. Minimum 0, maximum 63. Inverse mode we don't want. Inverse mode will man everything apart from that, which is pretty cool, because that means we could just put like dirt in there. In fact, let's do that. Let's try that. Let's cancel that. Let's go back into the config there. Let's delete that, and let's put in hang on. Bear with me a sec. That didn't work. Okay, let's delete and let's grab a bit of dirt. But I ain't got any here. Oh, I can get a bit of dirt. There's a bit. So if we put that in here, item stack, dirt, save. Through my sigil on the floor. And now we invert. It should, between level 0 and 63, man, everything that's not dirt for a 32 radius from this center block. It should be a lot of stuff. Let's give it a try. Now I'm fairly sure 64. Hang on, 64 is the level I'm stood on. Nothing. I've been very conscious that nothing I've built on this goes more than one block below. So if we don't mind level 64, let's keep it safe. Let's go to 63. I can always do it again later. 62, I mean. Well, let's leave it at 63. What's the worst that could happen? We'll delete loads of. Yeah, it won't delete stuff. Let's do it. 221,000 blocks to man. Oh shit, that's a lot, isn't it? So this guy started up. He's using a real little bit of power. He's using quite a lot. In fact, he's flying through the power. Because he's silk touching, makes it a bit more expensive. We're starting off. Well, that's weird, isn't it? Let's. I better stop that, ain't I? I don't think we'll want bedrock. Right. I'm going to reset that. I'm not going to do it like that for now. Turn that off. I don't really think I want bedrock, so let's delete that. Ore dictionary, and let's do that ore thing again. And let's start off by doing it sensibly. And 16,000 ores is much better than 221,000 blocks. So as you can see now, Thaumcraft infused stone is now ore dictionary, which is very nice. If we look there, you see that it's part of the ore dictionary. So as an ore has added that, which is very cool, which means that the miner can pull them. It also means that the silk touch will be picked now, which is nice. Just getting some dark iron, very cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start leaving. I'm going to leave this to go. I'm going to see if I've got enough blade rods to make another ender chest, and then make that my input over there. And I'll be back in a bit when I've got some resources gathered, and we can start making more stuff. Woohoo! This is working quite nicely. I'm getting quite a few resources in, looking good. I've got some diamond ore, getting loads of infused stuff. The osmium is at the minute backing up the I'm getting another peridot as well. The osmium is backing up over here. So if we look, I changed the input, so I made another grey white with a diamond chest. So match that one, and I changed the settings to this. I basically changed the settings by just breaking that wooden chest. So then when I looked in here, everything that previously had the wooden chest was exclamation mark, no an error message. So that was a nice quick way of doing that. That should be fine still. There's nothing, yeah, it's just liquid in it, of course. So that was quite easy. So what I've got over here, if we look, is that's probably full of osmium. Oh, it's got one gold ore blocking it as the osmium slurry drains out, and then over here we're processing osmium, and it's backed up here because this has got redstone coming into it. That's processing redstone at 12 redstone per ore there, so that's very nice. So that's going straight in and out. It is an issue because it's blocked up. What I should really do is put some speed upgrades in that. In fact, I think I will. Let's see how many speed upgrades I can make. I've just banged in a stack of iron and a stack of redstone into there, and I should have at least 16 speed upgrades. What I'm going to do is run out of power though. Oh, that's not a big deal. So osmium, how many of them did I use? I've got 18 left. So I guess I'll make 16 of these for now. And was it glass? .32 glass is going to get me 16 speed upgrades, so 2 stacks. They can go in there, and we'll have a stack in here. So these stacking 8s. That's why I'm calling it a stack still. So we'll have 8 in there. That'll speed up how this guy works a bit. Probably make it pull more power as well though. I don't know if it does make it pull more power. I guess it does. The efficiency one we need as well. The efficiency upgrades are similar. And they're not called efficiency upgrades, energy upgrades. What do they use? They use glowstone instead of the osmium in the middle. That's easy enough. Josh is just blaming me for his bear, apparently, in IRC. Right, anyway, random. So, other 8 in there. Where'd they go? Oh, there is any eye in the way. There we go, so that should speed that up. So I'll at least process them quicker and clear that. Yeah, I'm running out of power. I've put this one back, and look at that, it's nearly out. So I need to really get on with this. So what I'm going to start with, just to finish this episode, I'm not going to do it this episode, but I'm going to start by making one more ritual. Oh, look at that. Why have you stopped? Why have you stopped? Now, have I put too many speed upgrades in there that it can't handle it because there's not enough energy upgrades in? Possibly. Yeah, so I've overdone it. So it's using too much power. Okay, well, we'll take them out for now. That's doing not always updating when you look inside it. We'll leave them out for now, and we'll have to wait until we've got the big reactor running. I could always just put liquid water in there, you know, it won't make a lot of difference. As you can see, that's draining down very fast. So in fact, we'll leave it until we're a bit better sorted. So yeah, just to finish the episode, I want to quickly head up to... I've got time for this. Let's have a look. I'll do quickly what I've done in my beginner's guide. I want to get a sewer. Okay, so all I think I need out of here is plastic sheets. Everything else I should have in there. Where have I put plastic sheets? There they are. Two of them, guys. Not 4, I need 3. Get them out. And over here, let me just cook them up, and we'll make a sewer over here. Oh, I ain't got clay here either. Again, I'm fully unorganised. Should I just do this next episode? So I'll do this next episode. I'll get everything ready. I'm going to finish the episode there. It's been a bit of a long day. I've done a stream today as well, so I'm getting a little bit burnt out, and it is 10:30 at night. So I am going to wrap up there. Next episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my essence berry bush onto a blood ritual, a ritual of the green grove, so it'll grow it really quick, and I'm going to get that essence turned into... I'm going to put it into the sewer so it turns into mob essence, and I'm going to create an auto spawner so we can start. So I can capture an enderman, get an enderman safari net, get some ender pearls spawned, and then we can get that filled up. We can get it going, and I can upgrade these to resonant ender cells. So that's going to be the next episode. One thing is to sort the ritual. Another thing is to get an auto spawner. Another thing is to get an enderman and safari net, and then that's the fourth thing is going to be get that powered up and get these guys upgraded. So that is the plan. As always, I hope you enjoyed this episode. A little bit backwards and forwards. That's working very nice over there. I had a little watch of it earlier. Each time that gets to 10, it makes another one, which is working very well. So that's all good. And we've moved on a bit. We have got an A network and we've got a digital miner, so good things to move us forward. We're getting the big resources. Right, I'm going to stop that for now. I'm going to let it process what's in there, and I'm going to go to bed. So, cheers. Bye.